Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, I needed to make like a little makeshift tripod because obviously I've been in the game for a little bit. But hey y'all, it has been a little minute. Y'all, I wanted to come back and do a quick little car update for y'all. I wanted to do like a sit down video. I mean, this is still sitting down, but like I wanted to do like a formal sitting down video. But y'all, I got a lot going on, okay? So by the title of this video, you guys already know we have officially moved, y'all. We moved from Atlanta, Georgia back to my hometown of Los Angeles, California. Yes, y'all, we packed up, the whole family. We moved back to LA. And y'all, this move was just so like divinely orchestrated that like I want to tell you guys that the last time that I talked to you, it was in the works, but it was not. I have been wanting to move back home since before I got pregnant. And I love Atlanta for what it is, but I take that back. I've been wanting to move back to LA since I got pregnant, a little bit before I got pregnant, but like I enjoyed my time in Atlanta. Like it was nothing. Like I got everything that I needed. Like I had always been wanting to move to Atlanta. Like if y'all look at my old vlogs, like there were so many times where I like came to Atlanta to visit and then I was looking at apartments and then it just didn't work out. Like I have always wanted to move to Atlanta. So when I met my man, he was already living in Atlanta and it just worked, you know, perfectly because I was like, I want to move there because he was going to come to LA. So anyways, I got everything that I needed from Atlanta, okay? Like, it was good for what it was, and I think as a couple, there's so many things to do there, even as a family as well, but for me and my village and my support system, it was not in Atlanta. Like, you know, I kind of vlogged a little bit. I don't know if I ever told you guys that at a certain point, we did have to hire a nanny with Parker because it just was too much. Just me and him trying to, you know, do everything throughout the day and just help with her. So our nanny was great, and it was fine. But for me, I just wanted Parker to be around her family. If she wasn't around us, I want her to be around her family. And again, I'm speaking for us and what works for me and my child, okay? Like, and so, you know, my whole family is here in LA. My grandparents, my mother, my brother, my niece, my best friend, my sister, like everyone's here. And so that summer, well, this past summer in June, we came to LA to visit, but also to get Parker dedicated. And so I wanted to get her dedicated at my home church. So we did. And in between that time of us being here, we actually we're staying at my grandparents' guest house. So we basically spent the whole summer in LA, and while we were here, we were looking at places. We were going to go tour places. Shout out to my best friend and her man because they were taking us around to like go look at places, and you know, so we ended up finding a place in West LA, which is where I'm from, and I'm so happy because y'all, if I'm gonna live in LA, like really one of the only places I want to live is West LA. Not the only, because LA has a lot of beautiful neighborhoods and beautiful little sub cities, but like West LA is just me. Like, and if you're not familiar with like West LA, like you're adjacent to the Grove, the Beverly Center, the Fairfax district, like Pico, like it's just my home. So thankfully we were able to find a place there in West LA, which we really like. We live in a beautiful neighborhood, and I'm just so thankful. And this is why I say it was just divinely orchestrated, because when we started this summer, we did not say like, oh, we're gonna go to LA and like, you know, like we knew we were gonna look at places, but we didn't know it was gonna happen that fast. Like, in my mind, I would have been sad, but like I was prepared to come back to Atlanta and like wait it out a few more months until we found something. But by the time we came back to Atlanta, y'all, we had already signed our lease, and our lease was ending in Atlanta. So I basically, y'all, when I tell you, we packed up the house and sold every single thing in our house on Facebook Marketplace within 4 days. Like, again, I'm telling you guys, and I'm gonna talk quick because I'm trying to get dinner and go home. But literally, y'all, we found a place while we were here visiting. We only had our suitcases, right? Like, so we had to go back to Atlanta to like shut down the house, whatever. Y'all, when I tell you, like, we packed up the house like within 4 days. I flew my mom to Atlanta to help with the baby, and we didn't bring anything. The only thing that we brought from Atlanta was our car, and we shipped our car. And obviously, you ship a car, you can like pack it and put stuff in it, but like as far as big stuff, we sold everything. We sold both of our TVs, our bed, our couch, computer stand. We gave a lot of stuff away, you guys, as well. I use Facebook Marketplace as well as OfferUp. And on OfferUp, again, divinely orchestrated. I met this young lady who was about to take in a baby from a mother who was having a lot of challenges, and she wanted to step in and be a blessing to her. That lady didn't have anything for a baby. She had like an 8-year-old son, and she was about to bring home a little girl. Divinely orchestrated, y'all. Hear me out. Obviously, I have a little girl. Parker is almost 1 now, y'all. Like, so I had a ton of clothes in Atlanta that I really was going through a lot trying to figure out what am I going to do with her stuff, because I didn't want to sell it or give it away, but Parker couldn't fit anything. And it's just like, to bring it here, I don't know. I was already going through like, okay, her stuff means a lot to me, like, and not because of the monetary value, but just because this is my first baby, y'all know. So anyways, the girl, she hits me up, and I'm like, girl, you can literally have everything. And she was like, are you serious? So she pulled up, y'all. I gave away so many things to her. I mean, formula, unused bottles, just all types of stuff, and it just worked out. She was so grateful, I was so thankful, and it was just a perfect blessing. Like, God literally brings people in your life for a reason. It was a reason why she hit me up. It was a reason why she hit me up during that time. You know what I mean? Like, I was just so thankful about that. So anyways, we sold the rest of the stuff, and like I said, we didn't have no U-Haul, nothing, y'all. We got back on a flight. Okay, like, we didn't have to drive across the country. Like, so when we came to LA, y'all, we bought all new stuff. Like, none of our furniture in our house is from Atlanta. We just bought new stuff. And yeah, so we moved back to LA, y'all, and we've been living, I want to say living in LA since September, but we really been here since June. But officially since September, we've been living here in LA. Right now it's November, and y'all, I'm just so happy to be back on YouTube. I'm so happy to be back on social media. I really needed to take that time to be around my family and to really adjust. That was a really big life change, moving from a different state across the country with a baby and trying to make everything work. And my man has never lived here before. He's been to LA obviously to visit me when we were dating, so this has been an adjustment for him. But like, he loves LA, like, he loves California, he loves being around our family. And I have my friends here, but like, my friends are like his friends now, and we've hung out and did some things together. So it's just been really, 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 really nice, and I'm so happy to be back home. So since we've been back, we've been going to church every Sunday, and it's just been really beautiful. It's been a blessing, and I just really thank God that everything was able to work out for us to come back home. No, we do not anticipate moving again out of LA anytime soon, okay? Like, no. Like I said, my baby deserves her village, and being so far away from my village, but was really her village, was, robbing my family of that moment and that time with her. Like, my best friend and her man are Parker's godparents, and we asked them to be her godparents officially at her dedication. And and it could be the anxiety of me, but I always look at things in a very long-term way. I look at things that, like, God forbid something happens and Parker needs someone, and pray to God me and her father will always be available, but like, I need her to have that village and that support system where she knows, I could call my goddaddy and he'll pull up. Like, don't mess with me. Like, yeah, Big Bobby, You know what I mean? Like, I could call my auntie, like Sakina pulling up. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to rob her of that being in Atlanta. And I know I could have built village and community in Atlanta. I know that. I met a lot of great people there and a lot of people that I still keep in contact with for sure. I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm not. I think Atlanta is a great place to go, especially as a young Black family. Like, there is so many communities, so many churches, everything. It's beautiful. But for me, I need to be back home with my family. So yeah, y'all, I am back. I don't know how vlogs are going to go. Oh, also, y'all, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but well, obviously I didn't tell you guys, but I'm back in school for my MBA. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, y'all. Like, who goes back to school? I went back when I was, 6 months postpartum. Yeah, it's the overachiever in me, honey. But yes, y'all, I am back in school getting my MBA. So I don't know how vlogs are gonna go, but I do know that I want to start back vlogging. And I have a lot of little things and a lot of little opportunities that I'm super excited about. So yeah, I don't know how vlogs will go. They'll definitely be much different than how they were in Atlanta. In Atlanta, stay-at-home mom life, you know, great. But like, now that I'm back home, I just have way more things to do. I'm out more. Like right now, Parker is with her grandma. Like, I'm just child free right now, roaming the streets of LA. Like, the vlogs are going to be different. Let me just say that. But yeah, y'all, thank you guys so much for those who have stuck around and, you know, still watch my videos. Some of y'all have hit me up on Threads and on Instagram like, hey girl, where you been? And I'm like, girl, I'm coming back. So yeah, I'm thankful that it didn't take me a whole year to come back to y'all like it was before. But the holidays are slowly approaching, so we're definitely gonna have some more content to push out. Definitely follow me on my public Instagram. It's Candace D Burstiaga. Parker actually just got a campaign with this company that we've already used and currently use, so it's just such a blessing to work with them. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.